My name is Otis Zanders. I serve as Ujama's Chief Executive Officer. I'm really connected to this mission because it really is something that is deeply embedded in my spirit, something that I have done all my life. I literally grew up in the under Jim Crow laws. I grew up in a segregated South. So the fight for equality, the struggle for equity is something that's embedded in my DNA. Ujama's mission, we unabashedly proclaim that we work with young African American men 18 to 30 years old. That's very deliberate, that's very targeted, because we know that this is the population that's arguably the most marginalized population in America. We know that this population serves the least of these. Ujamaa has a concept that should be around for generations because it's been generations of hurt that we're trying to overcome. We're talking about young men that have lived in generations of poverty, generations of incarceration, people that came into a country that had their culture systematically and methodically taken away. By coming in here, you come into an environment that we meet you where you are. So what we do is create that safe environment, that stabilized environment for transformation to take place.
My name is Raquel Hawkins. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. I came out to Minnesota for a better life. The people that I already had out here in Minnesota, they told me about Ujamaa. I was 16 and I was in the juvenile center. Then on my 17th birthday, I went to the adult jail, then to prison. And it kind of messed me up because I never knew that I can be this young and be in a prison. I didn't even have a resume until I came to Ujamaa. The community here is basically like family. I'm more closer to the brothers in Ujamaa than I am to my real family. It's like a family that you never had. It helped me because I'm knowing that people want me to have success, they want me to succeed, and that's a good feeling. I got a lot of stuff I want to do, a lot of things I want to do. I graduated construction class since I've been out here. My daughter and my son, they smile what keep me grinding towards success.
My name is Lee Buckley, and I am the Chief of Operations here at Ujamaa Place. Every program area at Ujamaa Place embeds the African American culture in ways that typical curriculums do not include it. Many of our men experienced trauma in the academic system. So, sitting in a classroom, being lectured to, may not be the best approach to learning for them. It brings back the environment or the trauma from being told you cannot learn well or in a traditional way, or that you have a learning disability, or that you have some sort of speech impediment because your diction is not like the European diction. We have brilliant men, and so we allow them to express themselves in experiential ways. We provide experiential opportunities for them to learn, embed creativity in their learning style. That's why we focus on community, going back to how our ancestors came together.
My name is Chris, and I'm from St. Paul, Minnesota. The day before I started Ujamaa, I had just found a clinic and became sober. I had an addiction issue. I always still had that in the back of my mind, like, this is not you. This is not what you're supposed to be doing. A lot of people don't make it out. A lot of people lose their lives and lose their families and burn bridges. It feels like the addiction is all they have for the rest of their life, and I knew that that wasn't my life. I was dealing with addiction issues and stuff like that. I was homeless, you know what I'm saying? I had my car. I was sleeping in the car. I was on the light rail. I ain't had nowhere to go. I always wanted more for myself and knew that the potential that I have to give to this world was more than what I was giving at the time. And there were people who told me no, but Ujamaa told me yes. Before I came into Ujamaa, I can honestly say I didn't have no friends. But I came into Ujamaa and now I have brothers. I took an entrepreneur class and became a published author. Like, that's something I never thought I would do, but I did it because of Ujamaa. Like, I have a published book. Like, I'm an author. I'm proud of that. Like, my mom cried. You know what I'm saying? When I brought her my book, she cried. And that just warmed my heart because a lot of people probably never even expected me to do that much. I'm going to have my own business. I'm going to be successful. I'm going to be able to provide opportunities for people that look like me and people who don't, people who need chances and people who need jobs and opportunities without being judged. You know what I mean? That's what my future holds. I feel blessed to even be able to share my story. I mean, not everybody's going to connect with my story, but for who it does, I hope that at least one person gets something out of my story and, starts to rewrite their own.